out. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kick steals. Center field. Meadows settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bat, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Green hauls it in, and there's two away. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Foul ball there.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, showing the slab in today's game. Jarrett Jones. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Now here is Parker Meadows. Good eye in that spot. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Here's Riley Green. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter, the American League leader in RBIs this year. And there's the strike. Carpenter in his second season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Siggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That to right. Green sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now pop up on the infield. Urshela moving under this one. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's down and in, a slider missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Detroit. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Up and in, and that's ball one. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Colt Heat in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Top of the zone for a called strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order. On to the third inning. So here's Wade now. Flaherty back to work. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit. That one out to right. He's there. He's got it. That's out number two. Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball to the right side. And he's safe at first as no one could get to the bag in time.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Fraley, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Canna calls it in to end the inning. Pirates lead one, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andy Ibanez.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty to the plate. Hayes sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Mark Canna now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's off. the inside edge. 1-1. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Blackmon, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2008. And he chases a high fastball there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And that's outside. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson calls it in, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. No score. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's one away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Carpenter at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Blackmon takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley really on his horse for it. He's got it. And that is that. Tigers. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Flaherty back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Canna under it. Puts it away for the out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Harold Ramirez digs in now. That one ripped. Canna makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No Wade in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. The line to kick the pitch. Very high with that one. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
All tied up here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. Coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. Back at Comerica Park, and now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Meadows snags it on the run.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And here it comes. That one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. That one is hammered right field. Green going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. The pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fraley pulls it in on the run. Giorgella steps in.
Third baseman.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter, and fouled off. The 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Charlie Blackmon. On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Lined into right. Green makes the grab. 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Cruz at the plate and takes high there. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Keith. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. On a line out towards center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And here's the first base. On the mound now for the Pirates, Mike Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Clevenger, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. 2 outs.
No.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Holt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, left side. Canna drifts towards it, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Out towards left center. Coming on. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Popped up right side. Torkelson should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. And now Andy Ibanez. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for any...
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The throw is offline. He's safe. Tie game here in the 8th. So the batting order turns over. Here's Gio Urshela. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, one down. Parker. Meadows will hit next. It immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Out there to center. Fraley should have it. Snags it for the second out. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
The other way, he's got it, and that'll end the inning. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and there's one down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Fraley. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher. To bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now a pinch hitter, Akil Baddoo, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you.
Runner takes off. And that one ripped into right. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that's the third. So remaining in the game defensively, Akil Baddoo. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New pitcher now, Nate Pearson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season. And I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that. So we'll see how he settles in.
Left-hand batter waits. Out to center. Fraley should have it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Torkelson swings through it for strike one. Gets under and pops it up. Under this one. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Colt Keith. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Trying to send this to extra innings. Sets him down looking. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Down. Back now, we're in extras. Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Ji-Hwan Bae. Go-ahead run on base. And here is O'Neal Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Pinch hitter coming on, Manuel Valdez. A critical at-bat in this game for him. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And there's two gone following the strikeout. No advance, good job behind the dish. And next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. Known for his late inning heroics. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And a pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 outs. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. In the air, center field. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Now into the game, Ji-Hwan Bae. Runner in scoring position. No outs. At the plate, Jake Rogers. 0-1. That's inside. Man at second. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bae on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Andy Ibanez. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
1 down, and the winning run at third. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one missed. Slice to right. Base hit. That'll do it. Here's the throw to the plate. Across is the winning run. And the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.